Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Deck Tech. So today we're talking about Kozilek's EDH deck. So this time it's going to be the Lattice lock or Lattice. I'm not sure which one of the two, but I always call it the Lattice. It could be Lattice. I'm gonna say Lattice. MagicYami Lattice says cost 6. It's an artifact that says all permanents are artifacts in addition to their other types. And also all cards that aren't in play, spells and permanents are colorless. Okay, so this makes the movie black and white basically. Okay, now from now on, no color matters. It doesn't matter the mana production, everything produces colorless and is colorless. The third effect is players may spend mana so it were mana of any color, so it doesn't matter. It's not that you're reducing production, you're actually increasing it, because now color specificity is lost. Anything can fulfill anything. Okay, this does not take away the effects that require a specific kind. So something that requires like this mana can only be played to, it can only be spent to cast your commander, or spent to cast a creature spell. Okay, that doesn't change. That mana is still conditioned. It is just colorblind now. Okay, the color doesn't matter. Okay, now why is this important? It's actually just the first line that matters. Okay, for us, we already have a colorless deck and we are already playing by only colorless stuff, so we don't really care whether mana is generic or not, whether spells are gonna be colored or not. That doesn't apply to us, so it's completely either helping or hindering other people. Okay, so the way that we make it so that we didn't just help the rest of the table make everything easier to cast is by having Karn, the Great Creator, which is cost 4 Planeswalker, and it says on its passive, that's the only thing that matters right now, is activated abilities of artifacts your opponents control can be activated. Okay, which means that people's lands are now artifacts with the Lattice. Lattice? Lattice. MagicYami. So MagicYami has made everything an artifact. That means that artifacts can be activated and it doesn't matter if it's for mana or not. Okay, however, this is a soft lock, not a hard lock, because people can still attack, they can still use stuff. It just can't be activated for mana, or it can be like, they can be tapped, but people can still play spells if they're free. They can still attack, they can still defend. Like it's not guaranteed that you win, it's just guaranteed they won't produce any more mana because their lands are artifacts and artifacts can be tapped. So that's basically it. It's a really neat lockdown. It's pretty cool. People don't like it a lot for two reasons. It's 10 mana, 6 and 4, and also people can see it coming a mile away. You play one, you're bound to play the other. Also, you're in a colorless deck. Not many more control situations can be expected. So if people see one, they're gonna be like, no, because the next one is gonna be the one that kills us all. So I will take away this piece and now it's helpful, or I will take away this piece and it hinders the rest of the people's artifacts. Okay, so maybe an Enchantress player wants this to stay there because he's playing Enchantress. He's playing into enchantments, not artifacts. Or someone that's just playing like mono green mana or elves, and all those dorks, they don't really affect him that much. So they might let Karn live, or they might live MagicYami live, because they like the mana being able to be spent anywhere. But as soon as the second piece gets there, they're gonna get rid of it. They're gonna try to attack Karn the most that they can. Okay, so you need something that helps Karn stay alive for when they try to attack you, to get rid of that soft lock. Okay, if you have the soft lock going on, it doesn't hinder you because it's opponents on Karn's text, and this doesn't really do anything for us, so it doesn't hinder us in that either way. So if you have a Kozilek that's protecting everything, you're good. You're just set to go. Okay, now there's an additional thing that you can do for this, and it's going to be to protect it. Okay, So if you have a Darksteel Forge, then you can protect the Karn, which is now an artifact thanks to the Lattice. Or if you have another kind of like protection that you want to throw a spell, always protect the Karn, okay? So all your creatures, spend them like that, you know, it's going to be useful because, you know, you want your Karn to stay alive the whole time, okay? Another thing that you can do is have Silent Arbiter. So there can only be one attacker and one blocker, which means that then you can block with the Kozilek, the one attacker that they have. And unless it's a really big thing, it's definitely gonna be your win, okay? Something else that you can do is put tokens against that. So if you have an Ugin, because we're colorless, right? We don't have a lot of token generators, but Ugin can make tokens, which are like the 2/2 spirits, and you actually get a draw off of it. So by having Karn be defended by the token that Ugin makes, that token now is out of the battlefield. Therefore, the card that was exiled to make that token will now go into your battlefield, which is kind of like a manifest. That could have been a good manifest, honestly, but it wasn't. Anyways, yep, that's pretty much it. There's not much to defend Karn with except for your big creatures. So if you manage to do it, you're all good. You're all set. So that's going to be like a control kind of a lockdown. It is a combo. It's just not infinite, okay? A lot of people think that combos are like this 1-2 I win the game, or 1-2-3 I win the game. It's not really an I win the game situation every time. You can have one card combos, which are like this card gets this card, which gets this card, and now all three work. The combo part is the cards working together. It's not one card that wins the game. And how does that win? I can give you an example. Kalia attacking gets Master of Cruelties to the battlefield, tapped and attacking. And if that hits a player and the player doesn't block it, then that player loses the game. So that's a combo. That's one card that interacted with another card that needed to attack alone, by the way. And when it does go through, then it kills someone. So that actually is like a win con if you do that 3 times in a row, or you just do that. It's janky because it's only to one person. It's like, feels bad, right? You only get one, and then the other ones, they can block, you know, they can choose that. But regardless, the point is that that's a combo because it's 2 cards that combine to work. You can also have like a combo like Morophon and Joda, the Archmage Eternal, which is a combo of get your spells out for free as long as they're the same type. So if you are playing Eldrazi, or if you're playing Slivers, or you're playing Warriors, or you're playing Soldiers, all your soldiers come in for free because of the combo that you have. Those 2 cards interacting together, they combine to make this third thing that wasn't really something that either of them did, okay? So that works. And then the conventional way that combo is played, which is these 2 cards make infinite mana. That's an infinite mana combo. Or they make infinite damage, or they mill you infinitely, they make you discard. That's an infinite combo. Then you have those combos that are like locks. I'm gonna have these 2 cards work together to create a soft lock. They are a combination of cards. This card only hinders artifacts. This card actually helps people make it easier to cost cards, to pay cost for cards. This card is really like down costing you. This card is helping you with the, you know, with the your life staying like high. It doesn't let people that are aggro win. This card, it protects your things, but whenever they're all together, it becomes an unstoppable. I really can't win if you have them all in place, okay? So hard lock or soft lock, regardless, it's a combo. It's a combination of cards working together. So that's it for this combo. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know which one you like of these cards the most. I know that the Darksteel Forge is way high in cost. I also know that, you know, everything can attack Karn, things like that. So we have different strategies. Which one of the strategies would you rather have? The stopping people from attacking, or the stopping people from removing? Let me know in the comments, as well as like, share, subscribe, and follow for more, okay? I will see you on the next one. Peace out.